guys, so today's video is something I'm really excited about because it's a no makeup look. Now my favorite thing about a no makeup look is the fact that it's so effortless but it looks so elegant. I've got a bunch of Estee Lauder products that I've used to create this look. I hope you're going to dive right into this video with me and watch how I got it. So I started off the look with my foundation. The one I'm wearing over here is Estee Lauder's Double Wear Cushion Stick. The shade I'm wearing is Tawny. Now I just want to put it out there that I've definitely gotten tanned from my trip to Bali. I got this foundation before I left for Bali, but considering the fact that this product comes with a really interesting cushion head, I felt like I had a lot of control over how much product I wanted to use. So for example, if I used a little less than what came out, it wouldn't go waste. I would be able to use that on my next round of makeup. But anyhow, because of that, I was able to control how much I wanted to match it with my skin. And despite the tan, I was able to use the same shade. Then of course you go over to blending as always. Next up, I'm going over to the concealer step. Here I'm using the Double Wear Concealer. My shade is 09 Warm Medium. As always, I'm going over to that little triangle that saves my life. It's my best friend. I make it on my under eyes and around that area in general. A little bit on both sides, a little extension always helps in being able to blend your concealer in and just brighten and illuminate your face in general. If you want a bright and illuminated look, make sure you use your concealer on the innermost corner of your eyes, on the bridge of your nose, and of course, as I always do, on your chin, around your laugh lines and your upper lip. And of course, make sure you always blend this really nicely to give that proper, covered and natural yet very glowy look. Next, I'm going to go over for a little bit of contouring over to my cheeks and my jawline. I'm using Bronze Goddess's 03 Medium Deep. With the help of the brush that comes with the product, I'm just going to sort of chalk out where I need to contour exactly. And then with the help of a brush, you can always sort of go over and blend it in. If you're more comfortable with the sponge, please feel free to use a sponge as well. I know a lot of people are. Personally, I prefer brushes, so that's what I'm going to stick to. Once you're done with your cheekbones, you can always go over to your jawline and sort of do a little bit of contouring over there as well. Remember to keep it as natural and subtle as possible because otherwise you're going to take away from the whole natural look. Next, I'm using Rebel Rose 12 as the blusher and going over my cheeks. I'm also blending this in a little bit with the bronzer / contour because I think it just sort of helps give that little sun-kissed glow that sort of suits my tan skin right now. Now, I very rarely like to leave my eyes as is, so I'm just going to use the same two pigments, Rebel Rose 12 as well as the contour / bronzer powder, and use that on my eyes as eyeshadow. I'm not going to go all over my eye with this. I'm keeping it really subtle and really natural. The point of this is just to sort of even out that sun-kissed look all across my face. So don't go all out with the color if you try this. Keep it as minimal as possible. Now I've learned that there's no better highlighter for a natural glow finish like this one. This one is the Estee Lauder Highlighter. The shade it is in is medium warm, which is perfect for my kind of skin tone. I like to use this in little dots on the upper corners of my cheeks. And of course, as always, on the inner corners of my eye, the bridge of my nose, on my brow bone, and a little bit on my chin. I feel like this just sort of does the right kind of balancing for me when I'm looking for a really natural glow. I don't like to go overboard with my highlighters. So if I'm aiming for a sort of natural finish that can look as effortless, as elegant, then I think this is the one highlighter that has easily become my latest go-to. Next, I'm using the Double Wear Stay in Place eye pencil. This is in the shade Onyx 01, which is a hot black. What's really amazing about this product is that it has the pencil on one side and the smudger / blender on the other side. Now, if you're looking for a really dramatic smoky eye, this is definitely the product for you because you can have like a 2-in-1 in one place to blend the eye out. Today, since we're going for something that's a lot more subtle, I'm going to apply a really thin line very close to my waterline on my eyelid. And then I'm going to use the blending end to sort of give it that unfinished yet very smudged out natural barely there look. No matter what though, there's always going to be a wing on my eyeliner, so I'm definitely not going to let go of that, but I'm going to blend it in a lot. Then I'm going to go over and define my eyes with the same product for tight lining. Finished effect on the eyes, I've got Estee Lauder's Sumptuous Define, Lift and Fan Mascara, which in my opinion is easily one of my newest favorites because the way it sort of pulled my lashes towards the outside on both corners was absolutely amazing. I think that it's really nice for a natural look. It's not too dramatic, it's not too subtle either, which is the perfect kind of in-between I'm looking for in a mascara. Then from the Pure Color Envy range, I've got Desirous, which is a beautiful and heavily pigmented lipstick. Now since I'm not looking for something that's so dark but still from the same color family, I'm using very little pigment on my lips, and then I'm just using my fingertips to blend it out and give it a slightly more nudish effect. This is the lipstick that I really like, and I really like to do this with it, which is why I'm sticking to doing what I'm doing. But if you have a more natural, more nude affected lipstick, please feel free to go for it. And then to sort of seal the deal, I'm just joking, to set all the makeup in and just seal it, I've got Estee Lauder's Set and Refresh Perfecting Makeup Mist. This is kind of perfect to make your makeup last longer, and it smells divine. And there you go, your girl next door natural makeup finish, no makeup look is ready. So like you guys can see, this look does not take much time. Of course, when I'm off the camera and when you're not watching this in a video as well, it's going to be a lot simpler to create. If you do recreate this look, make sure you tag me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. And if you want any details about these products, I'm going to put them down in the info box below. Apart from which, of course, I'm going to put links to a few other videos that I think might interest you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I know I enjoyed creating it. I love creating no makeup looks or everyday makeup looks because I think they're so utilitarian. Of course, I love experimenting, but there are certain days when I just want to go back to basics, to those absolute classics. So this one has just been one of those. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. See you soon.